Alright, either hacker or giant time. And a Vulcan makes sense if you're stuck on chaff too much. Are you stuck on chaff too much, though? I guess you really wants to get rid of chaff. So what do you do here? Do you get fortresses and add anti-air or shields? I think that's a decent choice. No, he's adding melting points. Which once again is a counter against these Vulcans, and it also isn't bad against the Overlords. Though kinda redundant with the Phoenixes. Okay, he's intending to sell them. Yeah, starting to make sense. Some of these Arclights are doing almost 4,000 damage. But there's not particularly many Arclights, honestly. Is that enough to justify 3 techs? Well, here's basically my answer to that question. I usually put my Arclights all in a line. But I guess other people are spreading them out more. I don't want to be the aircrew guy who puts their carry Arclights like in this section and gets blown up by rhinos, if you remember or if you even watched that game. So missiles are going to be attracted? No, they are not. I thought they would be attracted, but no. Which basically means that I kinda expect this fight now to go in favor of red, and quite severely so. Because just a handful of carry Arclights as your chaff clear is not good. And the tanks are scary. Yeah, this is not going to go the way of blue. Come on, Bumblebee. Beat this guy. Make carry Arclights amazing. And don't lose me my insight, please. Okay. Smoke like that. I guess it hits free. He's shielding himself. I think there needs to be chaff out in some of these directions. There's now 4 techs. Full techs on these Arclights. I still think the steel balls should be sold. And I also think hot dropping a rhino here is going to... Like, this Overlord is probably going to push ahead. Hot dropping a rhino here is probably going to do good work against the chaff that is coming in. And attracting it. Like, even dropping it on one side would be kinda good, I think. But... Huh? No, he's dropping it on his side. I don't think that's the correct move. Like, even if there's a missile here, I don't think it's a bad move to drop it just to distract some chaff for an extended period of time. You can even drop it on these crawlers here. Then it would distract this pack, and this pack, and this pack, and the entire side is open. So fire still being a problem because it grills all of the chaff, giants are melting. That much has to be said. The Arclights are starting to get better, but there is no reliable chaff clear on the side of blue. It's ironic that a player with loads of Arclights needs extra chaff clear, but it is true, unfortunately. And that's why I'm getting worried about my insight. He can't take another round like that. And there's smoke on the ground inhibiting 3 Arclights from reaching their full potential. Wasps are being added. Fortress on this side. Just to be sold. I don't think the Wasps are worth it, honestly. Because these Arclights already have anti-aircraft ammunition. They will shred through the Wasps. Just like that. I think, yeah, some crawlers here, some crawlers here. I would have probably even put them here. It is absolutely justified. These are missiles on red's part. So they will do their job of warding off these crawlers here. Though, to be fair, I don't necessarily think that you need to have a missile here. The Vulcan missiles are going to come out anyway. Wasp production, it is a decent amount of wasps. One of these packs gets sold. Is he going to put some tech on them? He's shielding. But with the Arclights here, like, this Arclight will not take long to break a shield. And again, it is a duration of time. Phoenix here, I think, definitely should be leveled. And I wouldn't say no to more Arclights being added, but I guess he's already out of units. Temp range coming out, not speed. I wouldn't even say no to subterranean crawlers, but I guess that is handled with the fire being on the side here. It would, however, be good against the tanks. Shields on the Phoenix? I'm not sure if that's the correct choice, though. I don't think so. Oh, the Vulcans are still missing the middle, but now with the shields, much less fire is out on the field. So I think that's not a bad choice in this particular case, the shields. However, can the carry Arclights eat all of these Overlords? If they weren't distracted on chaff all the time, they could. The opponent has done a good job of getting chaff out on the field. Missile interception devices, definitely not bad. Some Arclights are breaking through, and there's honestly not much left here. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a win for Bumblebee. Maybe he can do a comeback. Both of the missile interception devices stopped, or rather died, on this side. On the other side, they live. And now there's no more smoke in the way, which basically turns on 3 Arclights all by itself. Levels on the Arclights. If we can just get them to scale out of hand, this will be fine. And I definitely think that these crawlers... I guess the next turn is the last turn. He's probably gonna lose because I don't see him eat this amount of health with the units he has. This is a lot of Overlords. But honestly, these Overlords trade terribly into the Arclights. It's all coming down through the chaff war. And Red is doing the reasonable and sensible thing. He's putting missiles down. More shielded Phoenixes being added, I see. Yeah, I think Bumblebee needs to shield here again. The shields were what allowed him to win the last round. He needs to shield through the first salvo of missiles. I don't think there will ever be a second salvo of missiles. The Vulcans are just too far forward. They will just get destroyed. Okay, shield here, that is good. One of the missiles veers to the side and kills the entire pack. Unfortunate. The Wasps have shields, so they are twice as annoying to everything that Bumblebee has. And yeah, it looks like the Overlords with the Wasp shields are just pushing in. Oh, there goes my insight. There goes my insight. There goes my insight, it seems. Too bad, so sad. Well, that sucked for my inside count. Still an enjoyable match, I think. If you're having problems against carry Arclights, I guess do what this guy does. And if you're trying to make carry Arclights work, I think putting these crawlers in front of the Vulcans is not a shame.